So this is my, I should do it morning and night, routine for saline and Mupirocin ointment, 2%, because I have some sinus things going on. I realize every year during this time, I get these sinus things going on and headaches behind my eyes and ears and nose, mostly on my left side. So I'm doing something a little bit different. Usually I get an antibiotic, but this year they didn't give me an antibiotic. Instead, they prescribed this ointment, and it's actually been working. So I'm actually on my second round of a tube, and it did work. I just want to make sure I'm getting everything out. It's, as far as any microbi whatever in my nose. Okay. So first thing I do is I have this 16-ounce bottle. It's a neti pot. It's better than the electrical ones that are like $100, which I spent money on. I got electrocuted, and then also with it to clean it out in the electrical part, it gets all moldy and nasty, and then the other ones where you bend your head over, it's all awkward and it's uncomfortable. And then what's the other one? Also the electrical ones, they seem to be, there's just too much pressure and then it pops out my ears, and so I don't like it. So this is the best one, I'm telling you. And so what you do is first I boil some water and I clean it out. I've got the little nose application in there, and you clean out with hot water. Out, wash hands, and then I put some distilled water in here about halfway, because remember I've got hot water from the tea kettle, and I do it this way because I'm going to have tea anyway, and I like my water warm for rinsing out my nose. So I do it about halfway, and then I take the ointment, and you do like an inch ribbon. Then for each cup, you do a half a teaspoon of the salt, nasal salt. And this is 16 ounce, so I'm doing 2.5 grams, or 1 teaspoon for 16 grams. And this is the nasal solution I use because I have to do it every day. And I'm going to get better at it. All right, so that's that. And then most people would just put this on, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. But I realize shaking it is way too long for me. So I just like to disinfect my little, so I use this little frother thing. And so I just go in there until it disintegrates. This little thing is handy for all sorts of things. So I'm trying to get this to, you see it on the bottom? I'm trying to get that, it'd probably help if I put my hot to warm water in here now. But with this thing, it overflows because of the, see how it raises up? So I have to be careful with that. I think I'm putting some warm water in there now. Hot warm water. You don't want it boiling water. Almost there. And then I top it off with more warm water. Tip on here. Yeah. I don't want you to see my sink. It is so bad. So then what you do is there's a little button on top. At first I was like squeezing it for like the last 3 months, and then I went online when I got prescribed this to see how people were mixing it up and stuff like that, because I wasn't sure. And then I saw this little handy thing, someone using this, and I realized he was like, I've been doing it all wrong. Here's a little button. I was like, that's what I've been doing. So then what happens is you push this button and it just releases. Oops. Okay, now I gotta clean something up. Anyway, it's light. It goes through. It just flows through. You can stand upright, well, not upright, but just slightly over, as opposed to that awkward feeling and all that stuff. And then it just comes out your nose. And so I use half of it on one side and half of it on the other. So if you decide to do one cup as opposed to 16 cups, so be it. Just follow the saline salt instructions per water, and then add your ointment, shake it up, and then you're done. All right.